ribbon number 2, and the next one is director number 1 and director number 2. Okay, so all 6 elements are switchable 180 degrees. So the 2 at the back are passive, the 2 in the front are passive director reflectors, and the ones in the middle are phased 90 degrees. That's bloody big, man. Now let me rotate them. I'll demonstrate switching the opposite direction. This is number 5, number 5, number 5. Now I'm going to rotate all 6 elements away from you. That's number 8 and 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 number 8. You can copy me on number 8. Weak, very weak. Well, there you go. Now you know you're not lost. You know how everything works. So back to you there, Martin. Go on, Kilo Lima Romeo.
You know, David, weird, when you switch the other way, you're as loud as most of the people here in North America.
Yeah, hang on a minute, though. I can do it on 9. That's 999. This is torch. I know you can hear me there. Of course, number 5, and you know which direction the brake is. 9 watts to you. 240 watts to you.
Yeah, when you were 9 watts, number 8, you were 5 and 7.
Well, I don't know how you do that. I said to Terry earlier, I want to pack my bags and come and live up there. That's a beautiful place for radio where you are.
Oh yeah, Dave, 884 feet, you're ankle deep in the Atlantic Ocean from the base of my antenna.
Yeah, location. Back out to you there, Ray. A Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Box. Well, mine is, let's see, 400 and, 486 feet high. My antenna from sea level. You're at least 190 feet high above sea level, higher above sea level than I am, 190 feet higher. Well, wait a minute, I'll tell you exactly where it is. Here, let me get my measurement device out.
62 feet above sea level for me.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the biggest ground plane system in the world. Dead flat takeoff, Martin. Good, back at you, Bob. November Papa 2, no charge. Yeah, when I was living in St. John, the elevation of my antenna was probably somewhere around 600 feet above sea level. The ground was absolutely, it was a vertical. And there was no, I could ground it, there was no way, because of the structure of the, the soil. It was 6 inches of, if that much, topsoil and then solid rock. But I think the fact that we were surrounded by water made a difference in the ability for the antenna to work. Is that so? Absolutely. Water, no matter whether it be salty water or fresh water, is a good minimum of 10 and probably 15 dB louder on transmitting and receiving. And did you notice that Martin is at sea level? The height above the ground can be detrimental to HF. It's having a clear takeoff in all directions. My goodness me, I'm going to have to get a mint to lubricate my throat, Martin.
Now it's got to be a free mint that someone given you.
This is a mint that somebody's paid me to have.
Yeah, because don't let them know you could afford luxuries like that.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, in God's almighty.
Well, the worst thing is, Dave, they know that you don't buy those mints in singles. There'll be lots of hands that are looking for one.
Yeah. Oh dear me. I've never a truer word spoken than I've had a packet of 10 mints. The taxman would want 9 of them, and the one that was left I'd have to share with some guy up the road here. what I was left with would probably be 1 second of sucking.
They just let you lick the wrapper.
At the end of the day, it comes up an image up. I go to work all day, at 10 and 12 hours. I get a pterodactyl and I bring it down for a while. I say, yeah, cook that. And we sit down and say grace at 8 o'clock in the evening for dinner. And in walks the taxman. There are 4 plates on the table. The taxman takes 3 plates off the table and we have to share the remaining plate between us. I followed him, Martin, I followed him. He goes up the road and he gives it to one of my neighbours who's been sat at home all day doing jack shit. And he gets more food than me. 518.
It wasn't a full plate because the taxman had to take a little bit of that just for taking it over.
Oh yeah, the taxman, I tell you. I told you I bought a tube of super glue for the pennies on my eyes. He'll still take them, Martin, but it'll take him a little bit longer.
Hey Dave, I thought about that myself, and what a person should do is get 1 penny and cut it in half. But cut it, really thin and put 1/2 over each eye, so then you'll get them.
How about if I sharpen the edges so when he's trying to steal them, it cuts his fingers?
No, don't do that, Dave, because if it's on your property, you'll end up paying the medical bill for that.
Oh, no. I'm trying to call it
18 feet above sea level, man.
How far?
518 feet.
Yeah, it's good takeoff. HF, you can see it, but HF, it's what's underneath your soul at that height, right?
I know it. Yeah, I used to transmit off the land tunnel that I had to land on the ground one time. I used to talk into England on that. Butternut butterfly beam.
England, where's that?
It was in Sherwood Forest area. A guy by the name of, his call sign was T0 Echo Yankee November. T0EY, and his name was Patrick. And we in Sherwood Forest.
Yeah, okay. Did he know May Marriott?
I don't know. He's probably married her.
Oh, dear me. Back to you there, Bob. November Papa 2, no charge. Yeah, I'm trying to see how high I am now above sea level. Very curious. I should know it because I should know the altitude, or rather know what the local airport's at, but I don't. You don't need to worry what height above sea level you are. Your beautiful signal here. Don't fix it. It ain't broke. It's 335 feet above sea level. Wow. It's down this, it's miles and miles from any kind of water. Do you carry oxygen? Yes, I do. No, actually I don't, Dave. When you get out that high up, the air gets a bit thin. I've heard that Viagra will keep you upright. It opens up the blood vessels that circulate around your body when you so you don't suffer from altitude sickness, Martin. Go on, Kilo Lima Roman.
Oh, Dave, I was honestly just lying to you. I popped the GPS on to check what my elevation is, and it's telling me 46 feet above sea level.
Well, okay, you don't get any title. I'll tell you what, do me a favour, I'm just under 300 feet, and let me know if any water comes through the door so I've got a little bit of time to move the furniture upstairs.
Dave, I'll let you know if I got to wear my rubbers to operate the HF rig. I'll definitely let you know, because then you got a couple days to get out of there.
Thank you kindly. What did you say, Ray?
Just put out a fishing line.
Fishing line? What for?
Catch a fish.
Oh. Well, what a good idea. I never thought of that, right?
What a genius.
Keep your eye on your local carpenter, Bob. If he starts building a big vessel in his backyard and collecting animals 2 by 2, you know you're in for some water, Bob.
Well, actually, speaking of wood, the other night we were talking about wood, and I couldn't think of the most productive or the highest burning
have that in England or not, but boy, that was, I had to dig to find out what that was. I couldn't remember. Very hot. Yeah, they probably got some of that down London way, but up here in real country, we don't have any of that stuff up here. But no. It looked like a big good bit of hickory. Yeah, well, I had hickory and also oak, and that was the other one that I always looked for when I was scouting for wood to burn. Okay. You've got to keep the chimney hot, so that's what you got to do when you're burning wood, but not a lot of people realise that, but there you go. Back at you, Martin, a kilo, there's something like 1 kilo lima ramen.
Yeah, nothing worse than having your dampers shut and burning softwood.
Yeah, creosote.
Yeah, it just plugs the chimneys up. And a lot of people, you might be able to get away with that once or twice a week, but yeah, you gotta get a good fire to keep the soot out of the chimney.
Yeah. So there you go.
Don't worry about it. At the cottage, I burnt diesel or furnace or whatever you want to call it. Boy, that with an afterburner, that thing worked awesome. No soot in the chimney whatsoever.
You were burning the right mixture.
Yeah, well, it would vaporize the oil before it would burn it, so it was burning the oil vapors instead of the actual liquid.
Yeah, that's what my right burn does, and that gives me full central heating, hot water and cooking, with it uses no electricity, zero.
Gravity feed, yeah, and it's got a carburetor as well?
Yeah, carburetor on the side, you measure it 1/8 of an inch thick on the bottom of the dish, make sure the dish is level, light your wick, and then about 3 days later she's up to temperature.
Okay, yeah, this one had no wick tape, that was the weird thing. The only way I can describe it is if you're looking down like a small torch, like a small propane torch, if you look down the nozzle of that, that's what it looked like when it was burning.
Well, how did it ignite it if it didn't have any wick? Was it a pressure jet?
No, it was all gravity feed. The oil would pool in the bottom of this pan, and that's where you initially light it. You just take a piece of small tissue and light it and drop it down. It would light the diesel. But once the diesel got burning, it would come up through all these air jets and stuff around the sides of it, and it would center the flame above these, and it would light the vapor on fire. So initially, it would burn the oil to get the chamber hot enough for it to vaporize it, then it would burn the vapors.
Yeah, on ours, it's got a wick in it, and you just set light to the wick, and of course it vaporizes. It absolutely burns the same way as you said. And, all the central heating works on capillary, there's no pump on it. You can cook toast on this. You pull the top up and throw a piece of toast on, and as quick as you can, turn it over, then put the butter on it straight away, as quick as I said it.
Oh, Dave, that's what I used to do with mine. I would cook on it, but I come to the conclusion that it got way too hot. It was all cast iron. So I used to put ceramic tiles, 1-foot square ceramic tiles, and I'd space them up so I get the heat right out of it. Because, yeah, if you put a pot of water right on top of that, within minutes it would be boiling.
Yeah, that's exactly on this one. There's about a 56-pound flat topper which hangs into it. It's got an oven under as well, and that flat topper is what gets hot, retains the heat. And you can get a proper toasting basket for you. Put the toast in like a basket and drop it on. It keeps it just off the heat, but it cooks them in 1 second per side.
Wow, it's amazing though, and I'm assuming yours would be really efficient. I was amazed on how efficient they were for a gravity feed system.
Yeah, the carburetor is controlled. It's got a temperature control on it, so you can turn it up or down. My wife used to drive me mad, turn it up and down. I really meant to set it one temperature and leave them alone. And we don't do it so much now, but through the winter time we used to just turn it to ice and just turn it on and run it through the winter time, never turn it off.
Only time I used to leave mine run most of the time when I wasn't even at the camp. It was so efficient. Only time I touched the temperature is when you were getting ready to go to bed. I turn it back a little bit.
Yeah, just so you can, in the morning, you turn the temperature back up and drop your kettle on there with a whistle on it, and you go and do whatever you got to do. When the whistle goes, you're ready for your tea.
That's exactly what I do too. I would throw 2 kettles on top of the stove, and then start getting your breakfast ready. And by the time, before you had breakfast even half made, the kettles were squealing.
I used the toasting rack, which we did the toasting 1 second. I put that underneath the pan to cook my eggs on, and then when I was cooking the bacon, I put it directly onto the cast iron, and you throw your bacon in there and then get the juices going with the bacon, and throw fresh mushrooms in there. Man, they're beautiful, that is, and then pick it up to drop the heat down and do your egg on top of the toasting basket.
Oh, now you're making me hungry. But yeah, and the stuff, the bacon right on the top would cook so well because you'd have such a consistent heat when you put it on.
Yeah, and the juices would come out of the bacon, or it comes out of the bacon, and actually the mushrooms soak up the taste of the bacon, and man, it's that good. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't eat it. Anyway, back out to you, Ray. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Box.
Yeah, y'all talking my language there, just talking about fixing stuff like that. I know I used to like camping. I'd dig me a Ortega, in the stove, and I'd dig a hole down about 2 foot deep, and then I would take and dig me another hole in the direction of the wind, and dig that at an angle to come out the bottom of that hole. And then I put something over that hole to help control the heat. Take a slate rock, and a real thin slate rock I had, and I would cook on that slate rock. Cook the eggs, bacon, anything. I fix pancakes on it. And it worked well. I could control the temperature, and I needed more heat. Then I opened the hole up some more, the fire build up, and it would get hotter. And so that's the way I did it. I really enjoy that a lot, doing stuff like that. And also, I'm taking a paper bag now. And you're not going to believe this, Dave, maybe, but I've taken a paper bag, fill it with water, and had it set it on an open fire on top of a grill that's on top of the open fire, and it would cook the eggs, boil the eggs, in that water on that paper bag. And if you ever done that before?
Never heard of that, but I want to try that. It sounds pretty good. Oh, dear me. Great stuff. Back to you, Bob. November Papa 2, no charge. Yeah, you guys talking about bacon. I cure and smoke my own. I get a pork belly and do that. And that's one of the greatest things, or flavors to have in the morning when you've made your own bacon, so anyway, you guys got to talk about something like that I really like to do.
Romeo Lima?
Oh, dear me, Bob, welcome, how are you doing?
Doing good, how about yourself?
Oh, zippity doo dah, yippee-ki-yay. You didn't tell us about your trip the other day, but by God, it's good to hear you on. Have you had the sack or something? How come does your mother know you're hanging around with us?
Nah, she's asleep, so I figured I'd sneak on the radio and see how the other half lives.
Oh, yeah, well, we're existing and doing a bit of living. I've got a Ray, you just heard Ray. Martin, tell it about him.
Good evening, Bob, VU and KLR. Done a good tonight, Bob, 5-9 plus. Oh, thank you very much, Martin. Always a pleasure to hear KLR on the radio. I was just telling somebody about your call sign the other night, actually. It's kind of funny. You're like 5'9 plus 20. The band is just booming for me. Yeah, band's in really good shape. Long and short stuff is good and it's stable.